Today we'll be going over the air brake section of the CDL Class A practice test. Each question. Number 1. Oil and water usually collect in compressed air tanks. If you do not have an automatic tank drain, when should you drain the tanks? Answer is after every working day. Question 2. What is the S-cam used for? Answer is to apply the brakes. Question 3. Which of the following makes the total stopping distance for air brakes longer than that for hydraulic brakes? Answer is brake lag distance. Question 4. The brake system that applies and releases the brakes when the driver uses the brake pedal is? Answer, service brake system. Question number 5. To make an emergency stop with air brakes using the stab braking method, you should? Answer is brake as hard as you can, get off the brakes when the wheels lock, get back on the brakes when the wheels start rolling again. Question 6. Brake lag distance at 55 miles per hour is how many feet? Answer is 32 feet. Number 7. If your vehicle has an alcohol evaporator, it is there to do what? Answer is reduce the risk of icing air brake valves in cold weather. Question number 8. What can legally hold a parking or emergency brake in position for a truck, tractor, or bus? Answer is spring pressure. Question number 9. The braking power of spring brakes is? Answer is depends on the adjustment of the service brakes. Question number 10. Which of the following should you do before leaving your vehicle unattended? Answer is set the parking brakes, remove the keys, and chock the wheels. Question 11. Under which conditions are front wheel brakes good? Answer is all weather conditions. Question number 12. If the air tanks are not drained, the answer is your brakes may fail because of water freezing. Question number 13. An anti-lock braking system is? Answer is activates when your wheels are about to lock up. Question 14. Which of the following can cause brakes to fade or fail? The answer is excessive use of service brakes, not relying enough on engine braking, and brakes being out of adjustment. Question number 15. What is the best way to test if your vehicle's spring brakes come on automatically? Answer is continue to step on and off the brake pedal until the manufacturer's low PSI specification is met for spring brakes to deploy. On single vehicles, continue to step on and off the brake pedal until the parking brake valve pops out. On tractor-trailer vehicles, continue to step on and off the brake pedal until the parking brake valve pops out. Question 16. If your vehicle has a properly functioning dual air brake system and minimum size air tanks, the air pressure should build from 85 to 100 psi within how many seconds? The answer is 45 seconds. Question 17. The air compressor will stop pumping air into the tanks at what psi? The answer is 125 psi. Question number 18. Excessive heat caused by overuse of service brakes can cause? The answer is the brakes to fade. Question 19. Excessive use of the service brakes may result in overheating, which can lead to? Answer is expansion of the brake drums. Question number 20. A typical air brake system is fully charged at? Answer is 125 psi. Question number 21. During normal driving, spring brakes are usually held back by? Answer is air pressure. Question number 22. During your final air brake check, if the air pressure does not build up fast enough, answer is the air pressure may drop too low during driving. Question number 23. To test the static air leakage rate, you should? Answer is turn off the engine, release the parking brake, and let the system settle. Question number 24. Air brakes use blank to make the brakes work. Air brakes use compressed air to make the brakes work. That's your answer. Number 25. When you press the brake pedal, answer is compressed air enters the brake chambers. Number 26. The air compressor governor controls what? Answer is when air is pumped into the air tanks. Question number 27. The first thing to do when a low air pressure warning comes on is stop your vehicle and safely park as soon as possible. Number 28. Air brake equipped vehicles must have, answer is a supply pressure gauge. Number 29. Modern air brake systems combine three different systems. They are the service brakes, the parking brakes, and what else? Answer is emergency brakes. So the three systems that combine air brakes are service, parking, and emergency. Question number 30. If you must make an emergency stop, you should brake so that, answer is, you stay in a straight line and can steer. Question 31. The driver must be able to see a warning that is given before air pressure in the service air tanks falls below what? 60 psi. Number 32. The most common type of foundation brakes found on heavy vehicles is the S-cam brake. That's the answer. S-cam brake is the most common type of foundation brakes found on heavy vehicles. Question number 33. When driving down a long, steep hill, you should do what? Answer is release the brake when you are 5 miles per hour below your safe speed. Question 34. The modulating control valve is, answer is a spring-loaded valve that will let you put on the brakes slowly if the service brakes fail. Question number 35. Which of the following will be true about your brake function if your anti-braking system fails? Answer is you will still have normal brake function and would just need to get the ABS repaired soon. Question number 36. Which of the following is not a part of the braking process when you're driving a tractor-trailer combination vehicle with an anti-lock braking system? I'll repeat that. Which of the following is not part of the braking process when you're driving a tractor-trailer combination vehicle with an anti-lock braking system? Answer is you should drive faster so that you will be able to keep the trailer and tractor straight. That is not a part of the process. 37. Which of the following are true about a dual air brake system? Answer is usually one system operates the front axle and the other one operates the rear axle. It uses a single set of brake controls. One system is called the primary system and the other one is called the secondary system. Question number 38. How can you tell if your vehicle is equipped with an anti-lock braking system? Answer is check if the vehicle was manufactured after 1998. Usually all vehicles that were manufactured after 1998 are equipped with an ABS system. Question number 39. Spring brakes are, answer is brakes that come on automatically on a truck or tractor when the PSI drops too low. Made up of powerful springs that are held back by air pressure while you are driving, not going to take full effect until your PSI drops to a certain range, typically 20 to 30 PSI. Question number 40. In the event of a brake system failure, the emergency brake system uses blank to stop the vehicle, parts of the service brake, and parking brake. 41. Repeatedly pressing and releasing the brake pedal may result in, answer is, a loss of brake air pressure. 42. If the spring brakes are on, when should you push the brake pedal? Answer is, never. 43. You'll know that your brakes are fading if, answer is, you have to press the brake pedal harder than usual to control your speed. 44. A converter dolly with anti-lock brakes is required to have what? Answer is a yellow lamp on the left side. 45. Which of the following is the most important thing about hard braking? The answer is don't lock the wheels for longer than an instant. Number 46. In controlled braking, you, answer is, brake in a straight line. 47. If oil and water collects in the air tanks, what could happen to the brakes? Answer is, the brakes could fail. 48. S-cam drum brakes have an S-cam in each brake chamber. Why is it called an S-cam? Answer is, it is shaped like the letter S. 49. To test the air service brakes, you should, answer is, brake firmly while slowly moving forward. Number 50. When can you leave your truck unattended without first applying the parking brakes or chalking the wheels? Answer is never. 51. If your truck or bus have dual parking control valves, it means that you can use pressure from a separate tank to, answer is, release the spring brakes to move a short distance. 52. The brake pad should blank for the brakes to be on. The brake pad should be blank for the brakes to be on against the drum. 53. You should know that your brakes are fading when, answer is, you must push harder on the brake pedal to control your speed on a downgrade. 54. The application pressure gauge shows the driver how much pressure, answer is being applied to the brakes. 55. If the air compressor should develop a leak, what keeps the air in the tanks? Answer is the one-way check valve. 56. Why drain water from the compressed air tanks? Answer is water can freeze in cold weather and cause brake failure. 57. During normal driving, spring brakes are usually held back by, answer is, air pressure. 58. Brake drums must not have cracks longer than blank the width of the friction area. Answer is 1/2. 59. After the initial drop, the maximum acceptable leakage rate per minute are, answer is 3 psi for single vehicles and 4 psi for combination vehicles. Question 60. How do brakes work on a long, steep downgrade? Answer is, they work as a supplement to braking effect on your engine, of your engine. I'll re-say that one. Number 60. How do brakes work on a long, steep downgrade? Answer is, they work as a supplement to braking effect of your engine. Number 61. How would you check your truck's slack adjusters? Answer is, use gloves and pull hard on each slack adjuster you can reach. Number 62. The parking brake controls. Answer is, it lets the air out of the brake chambers. 63. If the low air pressure warning signal is not working, the answer is, it may lead to sudden emergency braking in a single circuit air system. 64. Your vehicle has a dual air brake system. One of the system loses air pressure. What will happen? Answer is, either the front or rear brakes will not be fully operational. 65. Under ideal conditions, the average driver of a truck or bus equipped with air brakes and traveling at 55 miles per hour will require what stopping distance? Answer is more than 400 feet. 66. Modern air brake systems are 3 different systems combined: the service brakes, the parking brakes, and blank brakes, emergency brakes. Again, I'll repeat. Modern air brake systems are 3 different systems. I'll just say the answer: service brakes, parking brakes, and emergency brakes. Those are the 3. 67. To check the free play of manual slack adjusters on S-cam brakes, you should, answer is, park on level ground, chalk the wheels, and release the spring brakes. Number 68. Your truck or bus has a dual air brake system. If a low air pressure warning comes on for only one system, what should you do? Answer is stop, safely park, and continue only after the system is fixed. 69. If your vehicle has an alcohol evaporator, every day during cold weather you should. Answer is check and feel the alcohol level. Number 70. With S-cam drum brakes, when the brake chamber fills with air, air pressure pushes the push rod out, moving the blank and thus rotating the blank. The answer is slack adjuster and brake camshaft. So when you insert these proper answers in, this is important. You need to know this. With S-cam drum brakes, when the brake chamber fills with air, air pressure pushes the push rod out, moving the slack adjuster and thus rotating the brake camshaft. Number 71. In which of the following situations should you not apply the parking brakes? Answer is if the brakes are very hot. 72. Which of the following can cause brakes to fail or fade? Answer is overheating, low air pressure, and not relying on the engine braking effect. 73. If you need to stop quickly and your vehicle lacks anti-lock brakes, you can use, answer is, the controlled braking method or the stab braking method. 74. Tractor and straight truck spring brakes will come fully on when the air pressure drops to what range? 20 to 45 psi. So automatically, when your psi drops to 20 to 45, the spring brakes will come on automatically. That answers that question. That's 74. 75. The modulating control valve allows you to control the what? Answer is spring brakes. 76. Air loss in a straight truck or bus should not be more than blank with the engine off and the brakes applied. So, air loss in a straight truck or bus should not be more than 3 psi with the engine off and the brakes applied. So you shouldn't lose more than 3 psi in 1 minute with the engine off and the brakes applied. Sorry for the delay. 77. What activates the stop switch? Answer is air pressure. 78. A straight truck or bus air brake system should not leak at a rate of more than blank psi per minute with the engine off and the brakes released. So with the engine off and the brakes released, your straight truck or bus should not lose more than 2 psi. 79. Vehicles with air brakes must have, answer is, an air pressure gauge to show the pressure available for braking. Number 80. Slack adjusters should not have any more than blank of play, 1 inch. So I'm going to insert the answer just so we're on the same page. Slack adjusters should not have more than 1 inch of play. Question 81. What is the best way to test your vehicle's low air pressure warning signal? Answer is, with the engine off, step on and off the brake pedal to lower the air pressure below 60 psi. That is the best way to test your vehicle's low air pressure warning signal. 82. Which vehicles must have low air pressure warning signals? Answer is, all vehicles with air brakes currently in operation must have low air pressure warning signals. 83. On a long or steep downgrade, once you have reached your safe speed, brake until you are traveling. Answer is 5 miles per hour or slower. 84. To check the slack adjusters on S-cam drum brakes, you should first, answer is, park on level ground, chock the wheels, and release the parking brake. Number 85. Before starting down the hill, you should be in the proper gear. Answer is, so you only have to apply the brake just hard enough to feel a definite slowdown. 86. To apply the parking brakes under normal conditions, the answer is let the air out of the brake chambers. 87. Slack adjusters are what? Answer is between the power screw and push rod on disc brakes, a part of the air brake system that is used to adjust the brakes, and also between the push rod and S-cam on drum brakes. 88. What are the three air brake systems? Air brakes are really three different braking systems. That's the answer. You got the service brake, the parking brake, and the emergency brake. Don't forget that. Number 89. Air braking takes more time than hydraulic brakes because air brakes what? The answer is need to have airflow through the lines to work. Number 90. In air brake vehicles, the parking brake should be used when? Answer is whenever the vehicle is parked. So each time you park the vehicle, make sure that you would put on the parking brake. That's a must. Number 91. The brake pedal in an air brake system does what? Answer is controls the air pressure applied to the brakes. Number 92. Your vehicle has a dual air brake system. If a low air pressure warning comes on for the secondary system, you should do what? Answer is stop safely, park, and continue only when the system is fixed. 93. The tractor protection valve does what? Answer is will close automatically if the air supply drops to a certain level. Will close if you apply the parking brakes. Provides the air supply for the brake system. Number 94. What is the first thing you should do if the low air pressure warning comes on? Answer is stop and safely park your vehicle. Number 95. When should you use the parking brake? Answer is every time you leave your vehicle, with few exceptions. The only exception is if the brakes are too hot. And if the brakes are too hot, use your wheel chocks instead until the brakes cool down. Other than that, every time you leave your vehicle, you must apply your parking brake. Number 96. The supply pressure gauge shows the driver how much pressure is. Answer is in the air tanks. Number 97. Which of the following is not a part of the drum brake? Answer is safety valve. 98. The safety release valve will blow at what PSI? 150 is the answer. So the safety release valve will blow at 150 PSI. Number 99. In an emergency stop, you should, answer is, use the stab braking method. Question 100. What are spring brakes? Answer is, if the air brake leaks down, spring brakes apply the brakes to stop the vehicle. I'll repeat that one more time just so we're on the same page. Question 100 and the final question. What are spring brakes? Answer is, if the air brakes leak down, springs apply the brakes to stop the vehicle.